Okay, hi guys, welcome back. I have another thrift haul to share with you today. I have everything sitting right here next to me. This is only from 2 weeks in a row of thrifting on Tuesdays. That's usually the day that I get out and get to a couple of our local thrift stores here in town. I found a lot of really good stuff. I went yesterday, not so much yesterday. Did find a couple things. One thing in particular I am extremely excited about, so I can't wait to show you that. I'm also hoping in this video we can get around the house, get some of these things put away and styled. But let's begin looking at all my new to me thrifted treasures. All right, let's start with this sweet little, what would this be, like a sugar dish with all the transferware, and I'm going to do a close-up of this for you so you can see all of the crazing on here and all the crackle, the staining. It's just beautiful as far as that's concerned. I love when you can see the age on these pieces. It just gives them so much more depth and almost like they have a little soul, a story to tell in each little crack and each little stain. So I love this. There's no marking on the bottom, but it was $1.99. And then I have this little companion piece that goes with it, the little creamer here. This one's not quite as stained up. This one does have a marking on the bottom. Smith's Taylor is what I'm making out on there. But I just love the blue transferware. I pretty much am sticking to blues, greens with my dishes. Maybe if I find some brown transferware, which I have not come across much. Those will be my colors that I will decorate with around the house. This next piece is not something that I would normally thrift, but something about it just was so charming to me. I think the colors, the greens, the blues, and the browns were really cute. And I love that it says Grand Hotel on it. Many of you might know, or you might not know, that Mackinac Island, Michigan is one of my favorite places in the entire world. I actually just did a grand tour of the whole island, the gardens, the Grand Hotel, all that on my channel. I will link that if you haven't seen it, or just go to my main channel and scroll down a few videos and you will find it there so you can go watch. It's unlike any place you've ever seen, and if you love charm and history and flowers, then you would absolutely love Mackinac Island. But I just thought this was the cutest little vintage teapot here. And this was $5. Okay, this next thing is a little different for me, but there was something about him that I just thought was charming, and so I brought him home. I'm gonna take the bow off, I think, but it's just one of these vintage fabric geese. I actually thrifted one for my mom not long ago. That's a duck, and I just think it's so cute. It has definitely that vintage cottagey nautical vibe to it, and I don't know where I'm going to put him yet. We shall see. He'd be really cute in a kid's room, I think, especially if you had like a hunting theme or something going on. So I have come across these a few times at the thrift store. $3.99 is what they had on it. I do like to look things up online just to compare what the prices would be if you were to purchase something like this off of eBay or Etsy or something, and they were going for around $20–30. So I think I have my money's worth on this $4 investment here. Okay, so this piece here definitely caught my eye. There was actually a few pieces. I'm not sure if they went with it. There was like a pineapple and something else. I think it was like an ice cream cone cup, but definitely very vintage looking. Probably what, 70s, would you say this is from? But I just think these are cool. So somebody hand painted this, and I'm not sure if I am going to paint this all white and then put a glaze over top of it so it still has that nice pottery shine. I'm not sure. I don't hate the colors, but they definitely scream 1970s to me. So This was $5, but I loved the base on it. These are just fun to have, these ceramic fruit topiaries. Okay, we're still going. I still have a few more things to show you. By the way, I don't know if you can see the background here, but this is the dining room right behind me, and we just did a very bold, I guess you could say, makeover in that room. Bold for me anyway, as far as like the color goes and the depth of the color. I have it on my channel. It was my last video that I uploaded. Many of you haven't seen it yet. Not sure what's going on. It's getting awesome engagement. You're all really enjoying it, and I'm getting a ton of comments and likes, but for some reason YouTube has decided they don't want to show it to anybody. So if you get a chance, go watch that. I will link it up here and in the description below. Like I said, you can always just go to my channel and scroll down into my videos, and it should be the last one, the dining room makeover. Watch that for me and share it if you can. So I think you're gonna love that makeover. I'm pretty proud of it. I decorated the whole room with almost all thrifted decor, and I really went for a very old New England nautical look in there, so it's almost like stepping back in time, which I always think is fun. So give that video a watch. If you have watched it, rewatch it again and share it with a friend. I would really appreciate that. So to segue into my next item here, going with the nautical theme decor, I found this amazing conch shell yesterday for $5 at Salvation Army. This thing is just magnificent. Look at how big, glorious this thing is. I have never come across anything like this thrifting before. I've seen them for sale in the stores. I even did a little lookup online. I knew that they were around $50 at least to buy one of these. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this find. I think this is going to go in the dining room since I'm really trying to concentrate a lot of the nautical elements in there. I just want that room to kind of feel like you're living somewhere on the coast and you go to the ocean and find these amazing nautical treasures and then display them. Here in Michigan, we are surrounded by lake. I lived in Traverse City for a very long time, right on the lake, so I love nautical themed things. It just brings me back home, and there's just something so peaceful about the water. And actually, our home here was built by a Navy sea captain. He was the sea captain for his Navy, what would you call it, regime? I'm not exactly sure. Back in the 1800s, the late 1800s. He was also a surgeon, so I feel like the nautical touches in the house are suitable and fitting for that. We actually have some light fixtures that were from his ship that he had converted, and so yeah, that's really cool. I feel like it's all coming full circle. Okay, the next nautical item that I picked up was this vintage box. I'm not sure if maybe this would have been like some type of a cigar box or something. It doesn't really smell like anything, so I'm not sure what this would have been used for, but I instantly noticed the colors, obviously the ships. I thought this was really cool. I think I may put this on my bookshelves that are actually right behind you as a backdrop. So this was $2. Okay, here's something I found yesterday. So you may know from my previous hauls, I am always looking for fabric, especially vintage fabric, if I can find it, because I have this goal that I'm going to start sewing and doing more with textiles around my house. I feel like that would just add so much more of a personal, kind of a unique handmade feel that I really want to have. I don't want everything in my house to be from Amazon, obviously, but most things aren't. But my pillows, things like that, most of those things are from Amazon or whatever. So I really want to start sewing and making my own pillow covers and seat cushions and all those things. I think I could do it. I'm a pretty artsy, crafty person. Okay, so this is the fabric that I found yesterday. And I just loved the colors in this. I have my fan on, that's why it's blowing, because it's been 90 some degrees here in Michigan over the last week, and with no central AC, and with me being 28 weeks pregnant, I need a little heat control here on me. But yeah, I just thought that the colors in this were beautiful. I'm not sure how old this would be, but I love that it almost has that toile look to it with the scenes going on, and just the colors are perfect. This would actually look beautiful in my dining room. So I need to get around to making some cool things, some pillow covers or something. So yesterday I found the conch shell, the fabric, and this all at Salvation Army. Just a cute little old frame. I think it's plastic, but it says made in Hong Kong, so we know it is vintage. It was $1.99, but I really liked the shape of this. So I could put this maybe on my fridge and turn it into a magnet, just with some of the sticky back magnets that I have, and put a cute picture in it. This is actually a really cute picture that's in it right now, the little boy fishing. I thought that was cute. Okay, a couple more things to share with you. I'm saving like the bigger items for last. I hope you're enjoying this little haul so far and just sitting down and chatting with me. I really appreciate you guys being here. A lot of you have been here for years, so I love talking to you in the comments and getting to know you. I do read all the comments, whether I get to respond back or not. I do appreciate all of your engagement and the time that you've spent getting to know me here at my old maple home, and all the thrifting adventures we've gone on, and all the antique shopping and everything. There's more to come. I'm still like not slowing down as far as all the things I want to do around the house, the projects, and we'll see when the baby comes how motivated I am to get back into things. But the baby is coming in September, and I still hope I have the energy and the strength to decorate and do all those things for the holidays. I love decorating for the holidays. It's different every single year, and now that the dining room is different, just some other rooms in the house are getting makeovers and stuff. I'm going to be, I think, even more inspired this year to decorate for Christmas. So we'll see, but I hope you'll stick around. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that you do that too today. And turn on the notification bell just in case YouTube decides to do whatever it decides to do with the algorithm and not show my videos, even though you all like them. So anyway, let's move on to the last couple items. So I'm really thankful I popped into one of the back rooms at the thrift store and checked in there, because there was this beautiful made in Italy planter that I just love. These are the perfect colors for me. Blues, greens, a little bit of that warmth with the gold. But how pretty, and this was $6. I just love that. Here's the label on the bottom. Okay, and then I saved the biggest and most expensive, as far as a thrifted item goes, for last. But I do think that this is a very beautiful piece. It's very, very heavy. Let me see if I can hold it up. So it's this, what do they call it? Victoria blue, flow blue, maybe China. I think that's what it is, ironstone. I did some research on it. I could not find this anywhere online, this particular piece. I found a lot of the other Victoria China blue pieces, and I do actually have a little, somewhere around here, I think I have flowers in it, just like a little cookie jar already, but I just love this pattern. It's so beautiful. And of course I was going to take this home. It was $20, but I thought that that was very worth it for one little splurge piece, because I knew I would regret not bringing this home. It actually doesn't have an ironstone marking on the bottom. It says Liberty, so I'm not sure what that means, if it's a reproduction or what, but regardless, it is a very solid, very heavy, very nice piece, and it does match my other one perfectly, so that makes me believe that they're in the same genre if they are reproductions. So anyway, I thought this would be really fun to put on my kitchen island and take the lid off and maybe put some orchids inside and then have that on my kitchen island. I don't know, what do you think? I don't know if I need it necessarily for bread. We keep our bread in our oven, so but I just thought that would be such a pretty way to display this and use it. So maybe I'll go out and get some orchids, and if I have time to do that before I want to upload this video, we can do that together and get that styled. So that is everything that I've thrifted over the last 2 Tuesdays. And now I want to hopefully get some things put away around the house and show you how I style these in our home, and maybe inspire you and give you some ideas on how you can style your thrifted finds. I am not a minimalist whatsoever. I do have a lot of stuff, a lot of collections of things. And it's funny because each piece that I look at around my house, I can recollect where I found it, kind of the excitement that I had when I found it. Even a lot of times I can remember what I paid for these things. So something, maybe thrifting all of these things is keeping me from getting dementia or something one day, because it requires me to pull out pieces of memory from my mind of all these little things that I've found over the years and everything. Who knows? But it is something that I love to do, that I'm passionate about. I just love having these pieces that, you know, probably are never going to be made ever again. They're done, like what there is, and that's it. It's never going to be produced again. And it's fun when a lot of you will say, oh, I have that piece, or I have this piece, and I got mine here. And, you know, it's really neat that there's like a select small group of us that have some of these items from the past that have survived. And anyway, let's get to styling.
There's some stains on your photo, little cracks on your rusty frame, stuck in the mud, oh, but it's okay.